Today we're going to talk about the Marvin Clad Ultimate Insert Window. Stop it. He's sticking up his finger to me. It's actually really funny. I don't know why. It's childish, but it's funny. I'm going to move this display out of the way here. This is a great window for older homes that have plaster walls, or maybe newer houses, 5 to 7 years old, that have windows that are inferior to the current windows on the market. You don't want to put it into anything anything older than 5 to 7 years, because at that point we don't know if the current window box will be in a good enough situation to be utilized. Because what happens is that window box rots out, then this window is no good. It means it's obsoleted. You won't need it. You'll actually need a full tear out in that case. But this is good for plaster walls, a lot of city homes, cinder block construction, place where they don't want to mess with plaster or the large interior like ornate trim. So what we got here today is an Oriole style window or cottage style window. The large bottom sash with smaller top sash gives a nice design feature. But the greatest thing about this window is how it's installed. And I say we take off the interior parting stop. We have that already pre-done, so you can kind of see it and get an idea of what this looks like in your home. As you can see, we're not going to affect the trim here at all. We're going to pull this little pin. This is just for safety reasons, so no little children get hurt by pulling in the window. And now, as you'll see me fold this in, if we can get a side shot here, we'll notice that this jamb is only 3 1/4, and that dimension is only from right here to where that fits into the stop until the interior. So that's perfect for a old window box. It would be about 3 1/4 to 3 7/8 in some cases, 3 1/2. But that will be filled with interior stop. So what we got here is we're just showing you what the application would be like. Now if we come around the other side here, we can kind of see that the screen is already attached to the unit. So what we have here is your existing window box with the exterior trim still on it. So what we did in this application is we pulled off the interior stops, and we utilized the exterior stop and exterior molding. We're not touching that, and we're going to push this window up into that stop. We're going to put some sealant here, and then we're going to get that nice and tight. We're going to insulate any pockets that are there. If there's a weight pocket, and older windows typically have weight pockets, we'll insulate those units as well. We'll stuff those cavities full of insulation. And then we'll apply the interior stop as you see here. I just put that piece back on, but you'll see that we have pieces on all sides. So it'll give you the appearance of a finished product at that point. Now we put the white trim up here on purpose so you can see that this is exactly what you're going to get. Now usually you'd probably have, if you have white trim, you'd have a white window, but we wanted to show the contrast here and just show you that way it's easier for us to see, like, this is your existing trim. We're putting this new window into that opening. So now if you wanted to replace your trim and you didn't want to have an insert window because your house is older than 5 to 7 years and you've got the original windows in a home, this is not going to be a good option for you. The next option for you would be the next generation Clad Ultimate Double Hung Window. And I call it next generation because this has just got changed by Marvin this past year. They tweaked it a bit. It came out last year, but they really tweaked it and perfected it this year. And some of the major changes, profile-wise, it's still exactly the same. You still have the nice, real beefy head rail. You have the nice bottom check rail, and you've got the nice styles on the side. That has not changed. That is exactly what the old window was like. The major changes actually came with the hardware. The tilt mechanism is completely different. As you can see, when I slam that in place, it actually locked the window. So that's one of the biggest features of this window is a self-locking mechanism. So that being said, if you want to open this, we're just going to push it until you see it click. And now at that point, the window is able to open. The nice thing about this is it's still a one-handed operation. It takes a little getting used to. The older window, like we saw on the insert double hung, is a little bit different as far as the tilt feature. But with this one, you push this little button down at the very top, and you push on this latch right here, push it over more until towards the glass, and then now you can tilt that window to clean. So and it still has the same exact easy clean feature as the other windows, but like I said, the major upgrade with this sash right now in this window is the self-locking feature. Traditionally, with double hung windows, we want to go back 1 second to this insert, is that when one sash moves, the other sash operates as well. So we can see here just by pulling this down, there's nothing stopping that window from moving freely up and down while the sashes are in the open position. With this new window, the nicest thing about this lock is that once this window is open and engaged, we can still, oh, this is not working, that's great. I thought we fixed this. Pardon, stop.
Take two. No, that's all right.
I thought we fixed it for real. I thought this was fixed. Jim, I thought this window was fixed. What happened? Is it not square or something? Remember, this is supposed to open?
It opens.
It's not.
I would guess because they are.
I thought we fixed this. Oh, that first.
And the other one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I learned something today, folks. You still recording?
Yeah.
Good, that was nice. All right. Jim just helped me. My lovely assistant, Jim. Jim's been an installer for over 25 years. So what this really is like, I'm like Tim the Toolman Taylor, and this is Al Borland. And as we all know from the show,
Yeah, Tony.
the real brains was Al Borland. So anyway, Jim just showed me how you have to actually pull this top sash down. So what's nice about this is that once we actually have this window with the night latch engaged, we'll let that go, and we'll actually, there. Now the night latch is engaged, and now we can actually have that window. No one's going to come and open this up at night. You can leave this and not worry about anybody coming in and trying to lift that window up. It's automatically engaged. None of these aftermarket little features you have to put on there. It's built into the jamb. So that's a really important thing because a lot of people want to see the ugly sight lines of an aftermarket window lock. So that being said, you could look at this and it's a nice clean unit. And that's what a fantastic feature that they offer on this unit. So we'll unlock that. We'll again lock it in place, and now again the window's locked. No more forgetting to lock the window before you leave the house because it does it for you. So that's it for today, folks. Have a great day.